Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to BRT 2024. Again, congratulations on your journey. Each and every one of you have gained the opportunity of a lifetime to become a Kenosha firefighter. Our instructors here, we're going to give you the tools to succeed. You have to use the tools. Our goal of all this is to become great firefighters, but better people. It's the total picture for us here at Kenosha Fire. Throughout BRT, you're going to learn a lot about yourself and a lot about the people in this group. Once this is all said and done, if you make it, that's the beauty of all this. You guys are going to have each other for the next 30 years, and nothing's going to break that bond, I promise you that. The most important thing is be open about your weaknesses. That's where you're going to get better. We all have them. I have them, Captain Hauser has them, Captain Lewis. It's okay to have weaknesses. We don't expect everybody in here, whether it's myself, Captain Hauser, whoever it may be, to be perfect. We're working on things every day.
The expectation here in the Kenosha Fire Department is fully dressed on air in 1 minute and 30 or less. Completely covered and ready to go. Get your pack on, right? Lean forward, hike it up. Shoulder straps, then you're able to follow this down to your waist straps and find them. Now I got it, right? The time it takes you to put on this gear is not your time. That's the residents who are trapped inside's time. Let's go. As we work on getting dressed, you will find out whether your face piece is on tight enough or not. There's a term we like to use, comfortably uncomfortable. If I come up to you and I give a slight pull and I hear air leaking, what does that tell me? Not tight enough.
Conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire. I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
I'm McKenna Miller. I'm currently in the first week of BRT. I have a family history of being on the Kenosha Fire Department, as my dad had a 30+ year career here. I was born here, I was raised here for a little bit, and now my sister's also in the department, but don't get it twisted. I was a firefighter before her. I had about 1.5 years on Milwaukee being online, and I went through their cadet program in their recruit academy. That was really the base of my education, and I'm really thankful for that. I feel like in Kenosha, we're getting more of the why behind things and going a little bit more in depth, and that's something that I'm really benefiting from.
Nice to see everybody join us. Who is ever not running, these are still your teammates. Cheer them up, okay? Good work.
So what they're doing here today, going through our tower, we have a few items that we put out we want them to find. Search and rescue's purpose normally is done by our med units on fire scenes, searching for victims, identify exits, look for the fire, and communicate that to the hose company. We use a full blackout mask so they can't see anything. And then on the other side, we are using a little smoke, fake smoke today, which is a little more realistic conditions for them.
This is our first time doing search and rescue with a blinded mask. It's a lot to take in and a lot to feel for, but we did our best for our first time.
We got a lot to learn, a lot to make up for. No mistakes this time.
Even though it's hard, it's not impossible. Tell them there's no limit, I'm unstoppable. Stop myself and guilt, then it's possible. Nobody else will play the fool.
Again, like everything we do here, there's building blocks. So as they go, we introduce more advanced techniques. So when they are done, they should be all ready to go.
Standard on our rigs, okay? You're gonna have a back compartment that's gonna have all your equipment. After today, it is now your responsibility on engines 55 and 44 to make sure your equipment's there, because somebody's gonna start tapping hydrants. Don't set your partners up for failure.
Shawty's so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress.
First week of BRT, good training, hard work, very physically and mentally demanding from the beginning. The instructors, they care about us, they care about their craft, they care about what they do as firemen, and they want us to be the most successful we can be. And I'm looking forward to more good training in week 2.
Came into week 1, I was excited. I figured out that this is definitely going to be a hard journey, a hard challenge, but being here with everybody makes me feel excited and ready for it. Definitely some tough love out here, but I'm looking forward to just continuing to learn more. Glad to not be doing search and rescue all this week, but I'm excited to just keep working with my peers.
Let's go, 20.
Down. Down. 2.
I heard a lot of pop.
So we have this is our home base, and then our bags are obviously our portable. So we duplicate a lot of things, but it's just very important to know, again, where it is and why it's there.
It should have everything in here: oral, airway, intubation, and most importantly is this. This is going to tell you all the medications and everything that you need to know for that patient.
If it's charging, you do not stop CPR. I want minimal interruptions in CPR. Here, bring it this way. There we go.
You gotta pay attention when you're moving to not lose that.
Right.
8 milligrams.
We're going up,
250.
Okay.
So honestly, we won't do this a lot in real world. We might never do this again outside the BSC. Why do we do it? Because you might have to someday. You have to know how to do it. It's heavy, and it takes teamwork, so it teaches good principles about moving hose. That's why we do it here. You're gonna do it a lot. It's tiring. It's to test you. You can't give up. You have to work together. You're gonna get tired. It's just the way it is. You gotta be able to work through it.
Got done moving the 2.5-inch hose up to the 3rd floor. It's tough going around the bends. It's hard to move and bend, so once you get up to about the 2.5, you're really huffing and puffing.
It's good training. I'm not gonna say it's fun training, but it's good training. Hard work.
Miller, give me your axe.
What do you need done?
Nothing. I'm gonna show you guys how to properly chop.
Did she really just question me?
Apparently. That's these young whippersnappers do these days. So for this drill, when we tell you to mask up, you mask up. When we tell you to go on air, you go on air. Chopping for 3 minutes straight, we don't quit. You can switch hands if you need to. Does everybody understand that? let's push.
They chop for 3 minutes on air in the morning and afternoon. It's a tough week physically for them because they do that, and then also all the other activities on the fire ground. So
I thought I was in shape coming into BRT, but it's a different type of mental toughness that you have to, just get through with, and it's not meant to be easy. So just keeping in your mind that it's a privilege and an honor to do this job, and that's what keeps us going.
We're halfway there, minute 30 left, let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going, let's go. 20 seconds, push. Stop. Stow your axes.
I heard a couple times from probationaries or recruits from the past years that chop week was hard, and I can definitely see how this is going to be a rough week, but gonna learn a lot more. I'm more than excited to keep going.
Okay, it's Monday, first day of week 4. Everything's kind of been introduced already. Everything from search and rescue, hose movement, fire attack, ventilation, ladders, they got everything. They're kind of entering what we call that running stage. We reached the peak, and this is kind of the start of that downhill, putting everything together. Stuff starts to move a lot faster for them.
It's a lot more now finessing versus teaching and then performing the drills without much more instruction.
Today here we're simulating car fires and gas prop fires. We're doing a lot of good learning, a lot of good training for everybody, so far so good.
The unique part of coming to the Kenosha Fire Department is you can come with absolutely no certifications as long as you're 18, have a driver's license, and we will put you through all the classes you need to become a state certified firefighter.
Today is Friday of week 4, so we're doing the Flashover simulation at MATC up in Oak Creek.
Sean Hamrick, I'm an instructor here at MATC, one of the full-time instructors here, teaching the Flashover simulator. So I'm going to challenge you today to talk like firefighters. Hopefully you remember some of your fire behavior stuff. I'm going to challenge you with some facts and figures that I feel every firefighter should know. And at the end of the day, hopefully be able to talk a little bit more like a firefighter. You kind of need to push your turnout gear so you understand where that line of this is okay and this is bad. And I will tell you from experience that it's okay to it's bad happens really, really quick.
Going into flash camp for the first time ever, I always hear stories about it, but I'm just excited to finally feel what real heat feels like. Captain Hamrick's a great instructor, and just excited to see what he has in store for us.
So basically it gets super hot, super quick. There's flames over your head, and you can see like the little fingers of the flame coming out, and you just get to see like the layering of the smoke, and it's pretty cool.
It's hard to recreate that in a training environment, so to feel the heat in this can and then try to pair it with our training, it's gonna be super fun.
When it starts to flash, realize that heat and remember what that felt like. Because when you get in the real world, you start feeling inklings of that kind of stuff. Get out, move out, get water there, whatever you gotta do to cool it down.
I was kind of skeptical about it being so hot, but it got hot. And then we started putting more water on it to get that steam conversion, which is something I've never experienced before. It was definitely a lot of learning moments. This is our first actual live fire day. We're out here at Salem. You know, it's cool to do burn evolutions on different floors just to see different hose movement, different kind of search patterns for doing that.
Me falling in and out so fast when I feel trapped. Hungry for another one, anyone, I don't look back.
This is all about kind of learning and kind of studying what the fire does, so you can kind of understand when you go in a real fire, you get to feel what stage the fire's at and stuff like that. It's good practice with hose movement. There's a bunch of doors in this place, so we can throw a bunch of scenarios at the students.
Heartbeat
whole plethora of different fire activities today. I think everybody had fun. It's always nice to get out and practice real life scenarios and on real fire instead of just smoke machines and simulated fires.
It was a live version of all of our training kind of coming together. Seeing everything that we've done up to this point, just building.
Nice job today. Anybody hurt, injured? Little hot probably, but nobody's hurt, injured. So that's a success. So kind of the game plan for the rest of this. Everybody has to get a set of vitals taken. We're gonna need some help cleaning out the tower, getting it set back up to better than it was before.
I'm very happy with how today went. Working with live fire is just different from doing things on the training ground with nothing. So I think there's a lot to take away from today, and we're gonna keep improving.